Hey guys, welcome to Etsy Print on Demand Shop Reviews, episode number 64. Today we're looking at a new Etsy Print on Demand shop with some room for improvement. So if you can relate to having a relatively new shop, you are waiting to really hit your stride and figure out what listings are going to kind of carry your shop to that next level in terms of sales, you can probably relate to what we're going to see in this episode. So why don't we get right to it? All right, the shop is Tweenic from California, United States. Pretty nice banner there. Got different clothes, but no designs on them. That's okay. Let's see what you got here. A lot of Father's Day designs already listed. You're charging $24.99 per shirt. Now, I just want to show you something. This is not pre-planned. Why don't we just go to Etsy and type in Goat Dad, right? Or Goat Dad shirt. Okay, Goat Dad shirt. And what do we see? We see a $26 shirt, $11 shirt, $12 shirt, $22 shirt, $9, $16.99, $9.95, $16.80. Okay. Now, in terms of price range, I think it's safe to say that you are going to find yourself on the high end by charging $24.99. But you may be like, but Ryan, I have free shipping. It's like, yeah, you do, but it's still like, don't you think if someone had to choose between clicking you and any of your competitors, that they may opt to click one of those listings that's, $9.99 or $12 and change and see how much shipping gets added to there? Because even if it's, if you're charging $12, and let's be real, it could be that pricing hack, but you can utilize the same pricing hack where your list price that you see in search results is actually lower than what you're really charging. It still leaves quite a big delta. The whole point of what I'm trying to illustrate is if you really want a sale, every time a customer searches, sees your shirt, sees all your competition, unless you're blowing them away with design, which, I don't hate your designs, but I also don't think they're so good that people are going to pay an extra $5 to $10 just to buy from you over a comparable design that's a lot cheaper, right? Significantly cheaper. On a percentage basis, we're talking $5, $10. That's, anywhere in the range of, what are we saying? Like 25, 30% on average. So really consider, like, you can move that shipping price. Just don't offer free shipping and list it at $19.99. Even that, at least you're coming in under 20. I don't want to harp on pricing too much, but I really think that can immediately, just right away from looking, make a difference. If you're going to compete in these really competitive niches like Father's Day, let's be real, Goat Dad, you're hoping to see a spike in demand around Father's Day. You got to be real about, who you're up against and all that. So put yourself in the shoes of the customer for a second. All right, so enter the beard. Bearded guys snuggle better. My beard, my rules. Bearded guys snuggle better. Beards will grow on you. Bearded daddy, bearded grandpa. Some of these designs could use some improvement, like obviously where it says bearded grandpa here and bearded daddy here. Like if I'm struggling to read it and I'm on 150% zoom, right? This is how people would normally see your shop right here. This is 100%. So hopefully you can see how hard it is to read the text in your designs at a normal zoom, right? The default view. I'm at 150% for YouTube and I'm still struggling to read a lot of these designs. Like this design over my shoulder, a couple of these here are just really thin lines. You can go into Photoshop and just add a stroke and make it thick, right? And easier to see. The mama design here, you've got like the pink letter on a pink shirt, just blends. So there's some like low-hanging, easy things you can do to improve the quality of your listings that I think you should prioritize. Like, the danger is that you don't do anything to improve these and then you give up because, oh man, I only made 2 sales. I put in all this effort and I only made 2 sales. But the reality is, like, you're competing with a bunch of people that are doing, to the best degree. They're launching listings to the best of their abilities. And you're kind of going about it as a beginner. I get it. You're as a beginner. So as long as you don't quit and you keep improving, that's great. But a lot of people give up. They're like, oh, it was too hard. It's like, well, was it? Or, you know what I mean? Were you launching listings that were like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 in terms of effort, and you're competing against 10 out of 10s? You know what I mean? Because this is real money we're competing for. And obviously with print on demand, we outsource the fulfillment. So the profits are very scalable, very attractive, right? So be realistic about what we're up against here and adjust accordingly in your approach. Now, I was looking at Sales Samurai here. I typed in Goat Dad in their basic keyword search here. And let's take a look. Actually, Google cost per click, 33 cents. You might do okay with that on Google. But competition is ranked as high. This is Sales Samurai, by the way. Great tool for Etsy sellers. I'll link to it in the description. They have a bunch of Great. I think I've done a full tutorial on them. I've definitely been, utilizing them in previous shop reviews, but yeah, it can definitely help get your Etsy shop going if you got a newer shop like this one we're looking at today. You can see goat tea. I don't know if that's T as in t-shirt. The goat shoes, mountain goats, goat milk, goat yoga. Yeah, so it's, let's see, shirt. Okay, goat shirts, goat dad shirt. Etsy search volume says about 61 searches, and I believe that's weekly, so it's not that high. You know what I mean? I don't know if it really justifies launching 5 different shirts that say goat dad with that low of search volume, and this is where having something like Sales Samurai can really help. You know what I mean? They also estimate the click-through rate. Actually, I guess, the click-through rate should be higher as a function of your competition. I didn't look at the competition though, but we know that the search volume among customers not that high. Google cost per click. I bet you it's because they put the word shirt in there, which implies that, you're trying to convert into a sale. So that's actually a pretty high cost per click at $1.25 there on Google. On Etsy, by the way, when you run ads, you just click to enable or click to disable, so you don't have to worry about setting bids because they don't let you. They used to, but they don't anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, so Goat Dad, I mean, basically what I'm really looking at here is, you launched 5 different versions of the same design, the same sub niche. If you're going to do that, like, I don't know. I mean, I would do it in where you feel like it's more warranted, more justified, where there's more sales taking place on Etsy. Sales Samurai can help project that as well. And they also, if you have the Chrome extension here, you can actually like just type in like anything and it will give you related keywords as well as other search volume metrics by just clicking. I'm actually going to type in goat dad. You can actually filter to get more exact results here, but you can see over my head search volume, competition, etc., because we kind of glossed over the competition earlier. Sorry for interrupting. I wanted to let you know that linked in the description, you can find my free print-on-demand mini course that is completely new for 2023. If you sign up, it'll help you get your first sale. And down there, you'll find a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group. I hope you'll join the community. Because what I was really trying to say is you've got like a good graphic here. You've got a couple of these kind of beard graphics with the sunglasses. You can just get, 1 or 2 really good graphics and then just swap in and out different pieces of text. And instead of launching 5 of the same shirt, basically, like actually enter different sub niches of the same parent niche, which I'm assuming is safe to say, Father's Day. So you've got some mom shirts. Just please make sure that you use good contrast. Some of these colors in the foreground design bleed into the shirt you're mocking it up on, which is not doing you any favors. Some of these font selections are too light, too thin. The yellow over here, that yellow part of that design, you cannot even read what it says. So you're not doing yourself any favors there. It's going to be incredibly hard to make a sale there. Animal lovers. I'm not a fan of using like the shadows on this text, just being honest. I honestly like hate doing that, but it is honestly, it's better in terms of letting your potential customers read what your designs say in the thumbnails from search results than not doing it, right? If you're going to mock it up in a very light pastel color against a white shirt, where it would otherwise kind of bleed together. Professions, I'm not a fan of these designs, honestly. That is super weird. Like kind of stacking the fonts in the background and then putting it dark where, I don't know, that's weird. I would just rework those. Like you have teacher in the background, but then you put the English or math or science like right over top so you can't really read it. Plus the color contrast of the design, the shirt color in the background versus the design in the foreground. Again, not really doing you favors. Again, your font selections. I think these actually like ones over top here, those might be pre-made from Creative Fabrica, but maybe not. Either way, I think they're better. This style of a design, this approach, kind of templated style, can definitely make sales, but again, your font selection is going to make or break you. And you don't have to put text right there. You can also put it, you have the whole vertical rectangle where the design goes on the shirt that you can utilize. Why not put the text like underneath, right? And then you've got a black font contrasted against a white shirt. That would work, right? In theory. So anyways, I think we've kind of covered enough on the shop. You've got some low-hanging, easy improvements that you can make. It's really just a question of like, are you going to work backwards on these existing listings or just make the improvements moving forward with your future listings? Ultimately, that's up to you. I hope you found this useful though, guys. Please check out my full print on demand course if you guys really want to hit the fast forward button on your print on demand business. You literally get to copy my approach that nets me 6-figure profits every single year. So please check that out. Link in the description if you're interested. Thank you for watching, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you tomorrow with a new top 5 niches of the week video.